Nigel, your assessment of today's game?
Obviously, two shocking goals that we've gone and conceded today that presented them with the opportunity. Could have been a total different complexion. You know, when Kamil Krasicki hits the post in the first 5 minutes, obviously we've looked to allow them to make. We're trying to force them to play one way and get the ball from them to counter-attack, because we're really good at that. And again, a fantastic pass from Fraser Campbell to put Kamil in, open goal, it's the post. Could have been a different kettle of fish. The goal that we've gone and conceded, shocking goal from our point of view. Terrible goal to concede. Things that we talk about, I mean, a young man in the middle of the pitch has got to make a tackle, because you know it's got to be competitive. So we didn't do that, and then we knew that the wide players will be looking to come in off the line and look to go and penetrate. And we show video clips. We talk about you've got to go and make sure you get blocks in there, and he goes through and gets the opportunity. So we're disappointed with that. We're just about to make changes in the second half, and they've gone and scored again. Second goal, shocking defending that's presented them, but we've had chances. To say Kamil Krasicki hits the post, Jackson Irvine, glancing header, just goes past the post. Another one where we got the ball in the attacking third of the pitch in good areas. Ball comes down to Jacko, just goes over the crossbar, but our quality in the attacking third of the pitch today at times was nowhere near the level that it has been. We've got in good areas, good situations, and we've not capitalised on them.
If the goal hadn't gone in 5 minutes before half time and we'd been in level, would it have been a whole different complexion to the second half, or would you say it would have panned out almost the same way? No,
listen, we knew that Derby are an excellent passing side, so we wanted to put them in a position where we could get the ball off them. I thought Tom Huddleston was always going to give us a problem in the middle of the pitch. Ex-Hull player, talented football player. Trying to deny him getting on the ball is obviously one thing that we talked about. But from my point of view, the two goals we've given away, you know, it's a full house, 30,000 people here against a team we were looking to catch in the division. We can't gift the goals that we've gone and gifted, and likewise the chances that we did have, you know, we've got to take them, and the quality that I know that we possess when we've got the ball in the good areas in the attacking third, we needed to do better with.
We took 30 points in 07-08 when we was in a similar sort of position to get into the playoffs and win promotion. Do you feel that's going to be enough to get into the top 6 this year?
Well, I'm focusing on where we are here and now. So we needed to average 2 points a game. We haven't picked that up today, but we have been doing well, as you rightly said. It was always going to be a challenging fixture, but it was one that we were looking to go and win. So that's why I'm really annoyed with the two goals that we've gone and conceded, because for me they were both avoidable.
We've got a good chance on Tuesday against Rotherham United to repair what we've done today and put it into effect straight away.
Total different game. Obviously this was a passing game. Rotherham and Millwall are the two teams in the division who've created more chances from set plays than anybody else. So we know on Tuesday night the balls we've got to defend set plays really, really well, because Rotherham are top of the league for that. So the creating of and dealing with. So again, the players are well aware. We just talk now, what can we control the next hour to get our recovery strategies right, so that when we do arrive on Tuesday we're as fit as possible.
Jackson, talk us through today's game.
Yeah, obviously disappointing afternoon in terms of the result. The game played out probably exactly as we thought it would. We were comfortable to let them have the ball in front of us a lot of the game, and then spring our traps from there, and that led to obviously the chance early on, which if we score probably changes the complexion of the game completely. And from there, you know, I think we limited them to some shots from distance, and you know, I've had two good opportunities in the second half as well, and I think that was probably the theme of the day, was them being clinical with their, you know, two chances and us probably not being with ours.
Yeah, I mean, you've taken my next question out of my mouth there. Do you feel it was just a game where one side took the chances and the other one didn't, even though there wasn't too many in that game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was exactly the case, but I think the manner in which we gifted them the opportunities to score those goals, and it is the most disappointing thing, in particular the second goal at such a vital time in the game where we kind of felt we were on top, and if we'd have got that equaliser, it maybe we could have pushed on from there. But scoring at that moment kind of takes the wind out of you, and from there it's you're kind of just chasing and hoping that something will fall back into the game. You know, I have the chance that I put over the bar in the second half, but you know, at that point the game's you know, again, as I said, we're chasing, but overall disappointed. But that's the championship. You know, we've got to go again on Tuesday at home and keep the home form going and stay in amongst it.
Yeah, was the time of their first goal a major significant factor?
Yeah, I think both goals, the times of both their goals kind of knocked the wind out of our sails right before half time, and then kind of in that midpoint of the second half while we're trying to get back into the game. So yeah, it was one of those days. They were clinical when they were there, you know, 2 major chances, and we weren't with ours.
But we've got a chance to put things right against Rotherham on Tuesday. I mean, it'll be a completely different game. Obviously, they'll like to play the ball through the sky rather than on the grass. But we've got the opportunity now to put things right going forward ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. We've shown we reacted so well after the Blackburn game to the game against Stoke, and we're going to have to do the same thing again. Obviously, everyone's on a little bit of a low right now with the immediate reaction, but we'll pick ourselves up, get ourselves ready to go again, and you know, we've got fresh legs and fresh bodies that can come in and freshen us up in that way as well. So we'll be ready to go at home on Tuesday night.
And it's not over till it's over, of course, in a playoff race. How many points do you think will be needed to get into the top 6 this season?
I think the most important thing is still to keep looking in these short terms, these short kind of blocks of games. You know, we've got this game on Tuesday night, and we'll kind of look at that as the end of another block before the kind of 10-day break until we play again. So you know, we'll put full focus on Tuesday night, and then we can have, you know, we have that kind of 10-day period to address probably what we're going to need to do to you know, have any chance of competing for that you know, those spots at the bottom of the 6.